Hey guys, welcome back to NGN. I'm Julian. I'm here with Paul Wedgwood, CEO of Splash Damage. Now, these guys have been around for 15 years and we wanted to say hello.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it's actually our 15th birthday this month, which is incredible.
It's your birth month. Just party the whole month,
yeah,
right?
Exactly.
That's how it's done.
Yeah.
So you guys have been around, making maps and mods for Doom and Quake and Wolfenstein, and now you guys have your own game, correct?
Dirty Bomb,
right?
Which is a title that we've created at Splash Damage as our own intellectual property, and it's the first full-blown PC game where we've had absolute creative control from the beginning, and we've been able to give fans exactly what we wanted to.
That must have been refreshing. What were you setting out to do with Dirty Bomb?
I mean, principally, we built the game as being a game that played to our core strengths. We love team play, where you get together as a coordinated team and you pursue military-style objectives, being able to choose a combat role that suits your preferred playing style. And so critically, that's something I think that people have seen through our games over the ages, back from Wolfenstein Enemy Territory, through Enemy Territory Quake Wars, and beyond. We love that playing style, but we really wanted to evolve things. Dirty Bomb takes place in London. There's been a mass exodus from the city, and it's left to the mercenaries to try and clean up and defend the important institutions, banks and commercial operations. It just creates a really fantastic backdrop for players to have a cool, competitive experience. And that's kind of the entire game at its best. But like great sports, that satisfaction, that buzz that you get when you're playing really effectively as a team is incomparable to anything else that you can get in games. 16 years ago, when Richard and I, my co-founder, traveled out to QuakeCon, we met a guy called Jim Black, who used to be the North American kind of account manager for NVIDIA. And we told him that we were thinking about starting a video game studio. About a year, 2 years later, we finally got together and agreed, we're going to start Splash Damage, we're going to get this thing off the ground. Except we had one massive problem. Basically, to put developer-worthy graphics cards into PCs was just incredibly expensive. It was something you couldn't do at all.
Not 15 years ago, no way.
Jim Black sent us the first 6 NVIDIA cards that powered the first 6 PCs that Splash Damage used to found the company, which means that the very basis of Splash Damage was thanks in part to NVIDIA. So thank you very much for that. I really appreciate it.
On behalf of NVIDIA, I wish I could take credit for it, but absolutely. So it sounds like, obviously, you're very passionate about this. It sounds like you guys put thought into it and love into it, and your whole pedigree of 15 years behind it. How much is it going to cost me to play this game?
It's free.
Free?
Yeah, completely.
Free 99 or just free?
No, it's absolutely free. It's a free-to-play title on Steam, which anybody can download. Of course, they can spend money in the game if they want to send us money, and they can do whatever they choose if that's what they want. But we're completely anti-pay-to-win. You can't buy anything in the game that's going to give you any kind of advantage.
That's always the knock. Free-to-play, pay-to-win is what people always say, but not with Dirty Bomb?
No, absolutely. In fact, I think even free-to-play is not a word that you need to use to describe it. It just happens to be free that you can download it, and if you want to send the developers money, you can do. That's just your choice.
It's the subtle guilt trip method. No, I'm kidding. It sounds like a lot of fun, and it's free because they want you to play fun games.
We've been in beta for about 9 months so far. We've already released 9 updates during that period. Almost all of the content that we're working on is the direct result of the fans on Steam, on our forums, and old hardcore VIP fans from our own community giving us feedback. Every single day we read Reddit, we read the forums, we read Steam, and we record every single thing that people complain about. We make it part of a kind of 24-hour closed loop within the studio to make sure that we talk to the development team about all of those issues, and we do everything we can to communicate that back to fans. I think that's the reason why if you go and look at the recent changes to Steam, where you can now see the reviews of the game recently versus the overall score, we have a higher recent review score than our total overall score from more than 20,000 reviews. They're not better because we're better at making games. They're better because the community just gets better and better and gives us better and better feedback.
The system finally works.
Yeah, it's brilliant. It's really effective.
There you go. So, Dirty Bomb, free to play. You can give them feedback, and if you like what they're doing, give them a little bit of money, chip in, go out there and get it. It's on Steam now. Thank you so much for talking to us. Hope you had a great E3, and keep up the good work with Splash Damage.
Cheers.